The beginning of the explosive phase of this crypto bull market has just started. Ethereum has started to outperform Bitcoin, and Bitcoin dominance is on a steep downtrend. Now, when everybody is screaming altcoin season, in this episode, guys, I am going to break down one harsh truth about getting into meme coins and also exiting them at the right time, because a lot of people do tend to get blinded with euphoria. In this episode, I am going to share a few meme coin plays as I always do. We'll do a Bitcoin update and also break down one very crucial thing that you must keep in mind. So it is going to be again very interesting and alpha packed for all of you. And if you enjoy this type of content, guys, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button. And now, guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. Right here on the chart of Bitcoin, you can see we are sitting at $118,700. We have a new all-time high sitting around $123,200. And then we had a major correction, I would say, all the way to $115,700. And I was expecting this move towards the downside, which is why I hold it off before sending quite a lot of new long setups on altcoins. But recently I did so in this region itself, and we were able to catch a lot of massive moves, especially on Bonk, which you can see right around here. The long setup was shared inside Kuroshi's private right around here, and my take profit target was sitting at 0.0000389, which we have now done. This is more than an 84% move up, guys, from the entry that was given inside Kuroshi's private all the way to our last take profit target, which has now been achieved. And if you combine it with leverage, you know very well what you are dealing with. Alright, this was shared inside Kuroshi's private. If you want my altcoin setups and my trades just like this one that was given on Bonk, make sure that you click the first link in the description section below or visit kuroshi.fun and take advantage of our introductory prices. Alright, moving on to Bitcoin's chart right around here, you can see, guys, that we had some sort of a three-wave structure. You can call it a W, a three-wave X, and then a three-wave in your wave Y. Now, this could be a complete structure for sure, but of course, guys, this could develop into a larger corrective structure, which I did mention in my previous update, I think on Tuesday, about Bitcoin, that I was expecting a little bit of a chop in this region for Bitcoin for this particular week. Alright, right here you can see that you can either count it as a three-waver towards the downside, and then we have another three-waver up, possibly another three-waver towards the downside, and then we have some sort of a bull flag right around here. We break out and we go all the way to new all-time highs. This is what I am looking at right now on the chart of Bitcoin. Of course, guys, there are some other scenarios which I've already discussed in detail in the exclusive video update that I did on Kuroshi's private today itself. Now, if you're looking for lower price targets, guys, I would say that this region between around $114,300 and $117,000, this is going to be a very strong zone of support in my opinion. If price breaks below this region of support, which is around $114,200, possibilities are high that we are going to come back into this region between $110,800 and $112,500, which I would really not want to see, because then we are going to be invalidating a larger impulse towards the upside. Because if this is your wave 1, 2, 3, then your wave 4 cannot come back all the way to the 0.618 Fibonacci level, which is currently sitting somewhere around $113,500. So I'm still expecting that price can do something like this and go higher, or possibly just consolidate in this region for quite some time now. If this is a three-wave move down and this is another three-wave move up, there is a possibility of a flat in your wave Y, or a possibility of a simple zigzag in your wave Y, or even some sort of a triangle like this, which is going to basically indicate that we are looking at further consolidation, to say the least, for the price of Bitcoin. Now, the bearish case scenario for Bitcoin is going to be if we count this structure towards the downside as a 5-waver, which is quite likely a possibility as well, guys, because if I remove the WXY, then we can also count this structure as an impulse, which is going to look something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, in this case, we do have a 3-waver move, I would say, in your wave 1, which is something that I would not like to see. But anyway, if this is a 5-way move down, we are then looking for a 3-way move up, something like this. And then we have another 5-way move down towards the downside, which is going to get us a minimum price target somewhere around here at $110,800, which I would definitely not want to see because that is invalidating higher time frame bullish structure that we have right now. All right. Apart from that, guys, if you also have a look at Bitcoin dominance, because it has been tanking at the moment, if I go onto the daily time frame, then you can see right around here, we are breaking down from this parallel channel, which is not a channel, but I did just put these lines around here to just see what kind of support we can actually get in this region, because this is also your 200 EMA on the daily time frame. So today is going to be very, very important, guys, in my opinion. If this candle actually ends up closing right around here for Bitcoin dominance, which is currently sitting at 62.7%, I can sense some sort of a move back up towards the upside for Bitcoin dominance. And of course, guys, maybe after that, we might just break down like this, because my price target is sitting right around here for Bitcoin dominance in the shorter term between 59.8% and 60.4%. But this move up could be some sort of a liquidation cascade on altcoins, which I discussed in detail inside 𝗕𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗦 private in the exclusive video updates that I do every day. So that was the information that I shared with them today itself. Probably tomorrow I will be doing an update on YouTube as well with your Ethereum Bitcoin chart, where Ethereum is actually starting to break out very nicely, which you can see right around here. All right. I am looking at a move all the way to around 0.032 for the ETH BTC pair. If we actually flip this level, guys, that is where I would be very confident that we are looking for an extended altcoin season. Otherwise, this could just be a 3-way move up and then we continue lower. And that is something that you should keep in mind before you get all euphoric. All right. And that is also going to bring me to one very key factor, which I discussed in the beginning as well. Guys, everybody gets euphoric when the price is high. So let's just talk about a meme coin. It's called MOMO. I shared it on YouTube here itself, on this channel itself, 6 days ago at $340,000 market cap. It was around $500,000 market cap when I shared it. But then I did mention in the video itself that if price comes back down somewhere around $340,000, $350,000 range, you could get in. Right now, it has hit more than $25 million market cap, which is indeed a clean 76x from my call here on YouTube itself. But then I feel, guys, that a lot of people do get very greedy and then they do not tell you the truth, which is not what I like to do. All right. That is why I put up a tweet, and let's just quickly discuss that. And eventually you are going to realize what I'm trying to say and put forward in front of you. Because, guys, being transparent about what I share with you all and doing it with the best of my knowledge is something that I really want to practice on this channel and help you all. So that is going to be the motto, and let's get right into the tweet that I basically did. So it is going to be somewhere around here. We have the MOMO update, which I did just a few hours ago. So I said, while some influencers will continue to earn clout by telling you how this is going to $1 billion plus market cap, here is the truth, guys. All right. At that time, the price was sitting at $19.17 million market cap. All right. I do like CoinTalk CEO. He was the one guy who actually called it even before me, even though our entry points are almost similar. But then again, he did mention it before me, so I have to accept it. I don't want credit of the MOMO call anyway. But then I have another guy, Stan Crypto, and he is basically copying the exact clickbait from CoinTalk. And, because CoinTalk actually said that MOMO is going to be the next bread, he also said that it is going to be the next bread. Before that, it was MOMO is going to be the next SHIB. Guys, this is all crap now. This is all crap. All right. I will tell you why. So I am a bull here too, but I can't spread lies just to get you to subscribe and follow me. Volume plays an important role. I am here to tell you what is the truth, what the charts are telling me, not what I want to feed you with. I'm not here to feed you hopium or copium, all right? So volume plays an important role, and if we don't break all-time highs once more today, you can expect price to fall back into the yellow box on my chart, which is between $5.7 million and $9.4 million market cap. Of course, guys, the higher we go, the higher this yellow box is pulled up. All right, but it's normal to retrace. The problem is when it's going up, everyone is waiting for $1 billion market cap. And when after a few days, it will be sitting at a good place, no one will be interested. This is how the human psychology works. And if you want to make money in this market, guys, you have to understand that if you're doing exactly the same thing that everybody else is doing, because guys, I see a lot of people commenting on MOMO posts or on MOMO videos where somebody actually got in at $10 million market cap. And then he says that he's going to wait all the way till $5 billion market cap or $1 billion market cap, and he's not going to sell anything, because he wants to be so rich. I agree, guys. It is fine if you want to be taking that kind of a bet in this kind of a market where there are literally new opportunities every single day. It's up to you. All right. But if you actually entered at $10 million market cap and the price has actually gone all the way to 25 million, you have to understand that this actually came all the way from $350,000 market cap, right, when I called it, and it has done a 75x. There will be people who will not be stupid like you if you are basically holding it for no particular reason, because just a few guys are saying that it is going to be the next Brett or the next SHIB and it is going to go all the way to $1 billion market cap or $5 billion market cap. First off, guys, this is not something that is unique. All right. Brett is not somebody's sister or cousin or something like that, right? Pepe is not something like that. SHIB is not. All right. It is a meme of its own. It's unique. While, guys, no hard feelings, but Momo is not unique. All right. It does not have a unique identity. It has to have something unique of its own. I would really want to see Momo to become the first Momo. All right. If somebody is going to tell you that it is going to be the next Brett or SHIB or Doge or any other meme coin that has already played out, guys, I would say that you should start taking some profits, to say the least. At least take out your initials. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying you sell all of your bag. I do have a bag still from my $350,000 market cap entry. I still have 20% of my bag. I have sold 80% and I have no problem in admitting that, I could have made more if I did not sell. But guys, if I don't sell, I'm not making anything. It's just a number. It's unrealized P&L. That's not your money. All right. That is something that I really want to tell you all about. And before I go further, guys, let me just quickly show you the chart of Momo right now. So I gave this update right around here. The price was sitting at $19.2 million market cap at that time. And right now you can see we did get this touch all the way to my yellow box. Now, it is not necessary that it will just now go all the way to all-time highest, while it sure can, but it is also possible that we just keep consolidating in this region for a little while and then eventually we come back up and then go higher. I'm not saying that, guys, this is not going to $1 billion market cap or $500 million market cap or anything like that. I don't know, all right? And neither does the other people who are telling you that it is going to be the next Brett or SHIB. All right, nobody knows. And I can tell you why, because CoinTalk also shilled this one. It's called Shio. And for him, it was also a very cute Shiba Inu, which is the exact thesis behind Momo as well. All right, I am in no way targeting him. But the thing is, if he is able to talk about Momo in dedicated videos and he is not talking about Shio, which is exactly what he also shilled together with Momo itself, and he probably entered right around here in this region, around $250,000 market cap, and then it also went up. By the way, it did a 5x, all right, but then it actually came back all the way down. Now he's not talking about it, while a lot of people still believe that this could actually go all the way to 10 million or 50 million or something like that, because that is what these guys actually tell you. All right, but if you don't take profits here, then you're basically right now sitting at 50% loss from your entry, even if you actually got in exactly where he got in. And that is why, guys, I am trying to tell you that it's no harm to take profits. It's not your money if it's unrealized profits. All right. That is basically the entire thesis behind me creating such a post. It's not to FUD my own bags. All right. So let me just quickly get back to the chart right around here. So first off, guys, I'm not telling you that it is not going to come back down or it is just going to go back up. What I'm telling you is you be ready for all of the scenarios that are possible. Usually every coin that goes up will come back down, and then that is when you actually see if the coin actually has the strength to go back up and create new highs. That is where the community comes in. All right. And that is something, by the way, that you can see on the chart of Brett as well. When Brett was launched, it went through a 73% correction, a 51% correction, a 64% correction, and then it went on higher. And then as well, we got massive corrections, guys, before it actually exploded. All right. Similar thing happened to SHIB as well. You can see 94% correction. If somebody bought the 94% correction, the difference in percentage gain that this guy buying right here, the 90% dip, compared to this guy who bought the top right around here, the short-term local top, is huge, guys. It's huge. And do you want me to tell you how huge that difference was? Let's just quickly do that. All right. So we'll pull up one from the low right here and we'll pull up another entry, let's just say from around here for Shiba Inu. And then we go all the way back to the upside. So let's just quickly drag it all the way up. So right here, guys, you can see these are the two people. All right. One guy actually got a 426x and he bought the top, the local top right here at the absolute lows basically, all right? And that is also if he was able to actually sell the absolute top, all right? While the other guy who bought that 90% dip, he actually got a 6,489x. That is, if you invest $1, you're making $6,489. And that is, of course, again, if he is able to sell the absolute top. But what I'm trying to say is, if you know the trenches, if you have been in the trenches for so long, why are you making the same mistake over and over again? All right, guys, enough of the rant. And now I'm going to jump into a few plays which are sitting at good entry points, and I'll give you my thesis because that is what you're here for. Of course, if I have to tell you about MOMO, I have these limit orders stacked between 5.74, 7.43 and 8.52 million. Will they hit or will they not? I don't know. If this is going to go all the way to 50 million or $1 billion market cap, I don't know. If this is going to go all the way back down to $100,000 market cap and crash and everybody is going to be crying now because they did not take profits because they were imagining in their head that this is going to go all the way to $1 billion market cap, I don't know. All right. And neither does anybody else. All right. So now, guys, we are going to jump into the meme coin plays that I'm currently watching, which are sitting at good entry points. All right. At one point, MOMO is also going to be at a very good entry point. Even right now, guys, if this has to actually go up, it is already sitting at around a 44% retrace. So if you're buying something at 50 to 60% retrace, it is going to be a good opportunity. So you can buy in this region, in my opinion. But again, this is not going to be financial advice, guys. Now, anyway, let's jump into the next part of this video where I talk about a few meme coins that I'm currently patiently grabbing a bag and DCAing into because I believe they can do pretty well. Again, not financial advice, guys. Make sure that you do your own research around these plays. So now, guys, the first play is going to be right here, Priceless. This is on Jupiter ecosystem, and Jupiter ecosystem is something that I think is going to get a massive leg soon. And if that happens, this one has been holding quite well so far. This is your previous zone of resistance right here, support right here, and then this is exactly where we are currently chopping around. And we have a nice bottom in this region, and now we are getting more confluence with volume increasing as well. All right, I think this can definitely go higher. If I have to get in right around here at $1.46 million market cap, I would definitely put at least a take profit target at 4.63 million where I recover my initials. All right, I already have a bag from right around here at around $330,000 market cap, and I have already sold multiple times in this region as well as in this region as well as right around here. So I have a small bag, and that is why I decided to DCA in this region. All right. And guys, if you're looking for a trading platform where you can put these limit buy orders, then I would recommend you to use GMGN. I have been talking about it since quite some time now, and I think that this is the best platform to trade meme coins on Solana, on multiple different chains as well, which you can see right around here, Ethereum, Base, BSC, as well as Tron. And if you want to put up a limit order, you can just click on limit, and then you can drag it anywhere you want. And then you can basically put up your amount, however you want to buy it, and just click on create order. And that is the exact same thing that you do while selling as well if you wish. All right. So make sure that you join GMGN. The link is given in the description section below. And now, guys, let's move on to the next play. The next play is going to be BAM. This is BAM by 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓 on Solana. This is another one of those Bonk meme coins, and currently sitting at $338,000 market cap. The reason why I am sharing this one is because it is already sitting at a very crucial zone of support right around here. We are getting a little bit of a confluence of rising volume in this region as well. And if I draw another Fibonacci from the recent high to the recent lows right around here, then you can see we are basically bouncing off again from this ranges 0.786 and the 0.886 Fibonacci levels, sitting between 245 and $297,000 market cap. So this is a very crucial zone of support for BAM by 𝗕𝗪𝗓. And the primary reason why I am talking about BAM is because the BonkGuy or UniPCS, he is also in on this one. He bought this token, all right? And this is the lowest market cap token that he has bought. And this one was actually brought to my attention by one of the KOLs private members. So shout out to him. And guys, let's just quickly verify it for you all that the BonkGuy has actually bought BAM. So this is his wallet address, ends with W3Y. I will copy it. Then I will go right around here, and in the maker section, I will paste the address and I will click on apply. And then you can see right around here, he has bought 50 SOL worth of this token right around here. All right. And when he actually got in, the market cap was $324,000. So basically, it's exactly at the same price point where the BonkGuy actually entered, slightly above it. All right. So again, make sure that you do your own research around this one. I think this can also move very well in the next few days. And from here all the way to the 0.382, it is going to be a nice 3.8x. So make sure that you take your initials right here. And then if it actually continues to go higher, then you can take more profits if you wish. All right, moving on to the next one, guys, we have 𝗕𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗦, the otter, and this one is currently sitting at $1.14 million market cap. This is your zone of interest between 839K and $1.32 million. If price holds in this region, I am expecting another move towards the upside for 𝗕𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗦 as well. The name is really good and he has a lot of followers on TikTok as well. It is basically a very famous otter, and definitely you can check this one out as well if you wish. This is again from the Bonk ecosystem, and with the Bonk ecosystem currently doing really good, definitely this is one to keep an eye out on. All right, moving on to the next one, we have 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ guys, I am currently in the works to share the Aura Cabal cheat sheet with the 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 private members. So if you're interested to get that cheat sheet as well, then the link is given in the description section below. You can join inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 private. And basically, guys, this one is sitting at $1 million market cap right now. Price is at support between 670 and $1.25 million market cap. And if I show you their Twitter profile as well, then you can see right around here, they have really good content as well. All right, so they have a lot of good content going on, and I think this is just a matter of patience before 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ you can go for a confirmation trade where price actually breaks out of this falling wedge structure and then you buy right around here, or you can buy in this region as well, as this is a very crucial zone of consolidation in my opinion, according to my experience, according to my technical analysis. All right, and guys, lastly, I'm going to talk about Loopy. This is again on Sol, again from the Bonk ecosystem. Price is currently doing pretty good, and I did share this inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ gap. Price is already up quite a lot, sitting at $5.2 million. And because it is already up, guys, I am not suggesting you that you buy right around here, but because this structure looks pretty good compared to what you see on MOMO right here, this has been just up, guys. All right, that is why you're seeing this big move towards the downside, which is also pretty volatile. All right, the faster you go up, even faster you are going to be coming back down. That is what happens in the trenches. All right, this one on the other hand has already seen two big corrections, so there is a possibility that we bounce off from here itself, because this is also a nice zone of support resistance flip. As you can see, this was previously your resistance, now converting into support. If this does not happen, then you can basically plot a parallel channel which is going to look something like this, and your zone of interest, or rather entry, is going to come in this region around $3.4 million market cap to $3.6 million market cap. All right, definitely, guys, not financial advice, and in no way I am saying that MOMO cannot go higher. I do believe that it can go higher, and that is why I have some orders stacked in this region. Now, if they don't get filled, it's fine, guys. It's not the end of the world. And if I'm not able to make more money on MOMO, it is fine, guys. I already have an entry from around $340,000 as shared for absolutely free on this channel as well 6 days ago. So if you're following the alpha, make sure that you click the like button and also subscribe to the channel, guys, because it is going to be very, very important. And again, guys, I'm not fudding your bags or anything like that. I'm just giving you the truth. When the prices go up, the prices always come back down as well. So instead of trying to buy the absolute top, thinking that it is going all the way to $50 billion market cap, first off, guys, if it is going to 50 billion or 5 billion or 1 billion, indeed, it is going to take a lot of time. All right, it's not going to happen in the next 2 days, which is likely going to be a miracle if that eventually ends up happening. All right. So anyway, what I am trying to tell you guys is you take precaution in these type of situations and you practice caution. Because when everybody is so ultra bullish, whales and the big players and the people who are smarter than you are selling their bags. And make sure that you're not the one buying their bags at the highs. Wait for a retrace, buy at the right time, wait for your opportunity, and then you can ride the move back up and make more profits. All right, if that was interesting and you enjoyed watching it, guys, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. I will see you in the next one, guys. Till then, keep hustling.
Never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.